I'm finally able to give out the prizes for the second Peter Leeds gold coin contest. Grand prize, a 1 ounce gold coin, and about $1,000 worth of other prizes that we're going to give away in this video.
Peter Leeds has been a paid contributor for Forbes, About.com, and Investopedia. He has also been featured in Business Excellence magazine and has had content published on the blog for the Congress of the United States.
I have something I want to say about most of the photos that were entered. You guys are awesome, having taken the time and the thought to put everything together, send it in, and try and compete for the 1 ounce gold coin. I love seeing some of you in your personal life, some of your families. I like seeing your pets. It was awesome for me, the whole process. Just like when we did the gold coin contest for the coffee mugs, this is even better because the photos show me a lot about who you are and what you're about. And if you stick with me a little bit here, I'm going to show you the photo that I would have entered if I had been given the chance. But I can't enter my own contest and I can't vote in my own contest, which is why I haven't talked about a lot of these photos until now. I don't want to change anyone's impression of the photo or change how they would have voted. But anyways, let's get into the photos and I'll show you which of the photos made it to the top 10. And of those, 7 of them are prize-winning photos. So let's get into it. My first impression of this one, I thought, man, Mom's got her hands full with this one. And then I realized that I think Mom's hand is holding up the kid's hand. So this kid's got her hands full with this mom, I bet. Tell her to buy my book. I loved this photo. It's one of my favorites. I assume that's a wild bird, and maybe it's a wild dog too. Who knows how incredible this photo actually is? This was our top-ranking rooster. Not our top-ranking farm animal, but our top-ranking rooster. Here's a couple of beautiful grasshoppers on a... I love this photo. I think it's beautiful. There's a lot more going on here than most people notice at first. Absolutely beautiful. Absolutely incredibly beautiful. I love seeing all the photos you guys sent in. And with any mountain, and I can attest to this, it's so humbling and immense, and you take a photo of it and it never does it justice. Now you've got a photo of a mountain, but you don't have the experience of the mountain, and that's the sad part about it. So you do your best to take a photo, but you can never capture the magnitude of how cool it is in some of these landscape photos that I saw for the contest. And I want to say something about this photo. It's one of my absolute favorites. I think it's a cool photo. There's so much more going on here than people notice at first glance, I think. There's innocence, learning, adventure. Again, the landscape photos, I'm jealous of not being in the actual place there on the ground, but the photos really let you know or show you what it must have been like to actually be there in the moment. Again, incredible photo, incredible landscape, good framing, everything. Look at the clouds, the way the sun is bouncing off the bottoms of the clouds and back at the mist and the fog and the, I think, morning. Wonderful photo. Thank you so much for this entry. I love this one because it's a black swan. Good thinking. I would have thought this photo would have done a lot better than it did, so I think it's great. Sorry you don't get a prize. This was one of my absolute favorites, and I just wonder if people understand how cool it was, this moment to happen. How long was that bird there, and the sun hit him perfectly, and someone got the camera and took a picture of that. That's a moment in time which may never be replicated, or maybe it's replicated every day. I don't know, but it's a blink in time, and I love this photo. It's so perfect. This is clever because it was a photo from my recent photo shoot I did with Howard Chang. And they just took one of the photos and they put it up. And you never know. Maybe people will vote for that. And I love this photo because I understand how happy and relaxing and hard it can be to work the land. And I'm jealous of you. I used to have a big piece of land, but I had a tractor, just a small like TC29 tractor, New Holland. So nothing big. It was just sort of like a hobby tractor. And then you have like the real equipment here with like the big bulldozer and the backhoe. That's awesome. A lot of people like this photo. A lot of people voted for this photo. I think it's absolutely wonderful. This photo right here was the actual photo where I made a decision. I was always swearing. I swear a lot in my personal life and conversation. I swear a significant amount. And I always was wondering, should I swear on camera, not swear on camera? And it was actually this photo when I was getting these entries and I was looking through them where I said, you know what? No, I need to not swear on camera. And I have not sworn on camera again since that point. So thank you for that. And I love seeing you at home with your family. It's showing me more about who you guys are, because I don't get to see who you guys are a lot. You get to see me. I don't get to see you. So this is absolutely wonderful. I love this photo, and it changed the course of the Peter Leeds YouTube channel for all time. And if you notice, that's me on the monitor too, so I doubly love that photo. And this was one of my all-time favorite photos of all of them. And if you notice, the filmography or the framing here, it is a perfect photo. Even the colors, even the cover of the wheel blocks matches what's going on in the hangar. Unfortunately, like most of them, it didn't rank anywhere close to where I would have expected. And again, one of the reasons I don't swear on camera anymore, just in case, you never know who's listening. So thanks a lot, Cindy Lou. Thanks for that. Now, I missed it at first when I saw this, but I love this photo. The cloud itself looks like a Statue of Liberty torch, or an elephant with a dark trunk and ears and face and a light bottom. Which brings us to another Elipus entry. If you remember, the winner of the first gold coin contest was the Elipus coffee mug. Elipus from behind me in the background there, who looks over my shoulder like the security cameras watching me all day long. Love, love, love. I also love this one too. Good job, you guys. Thank you so much for this. Not our highest ranking dog, but the kind of dog who you want to be in his corner. You want to root for him. If he's looking for a bone or trying to find somewhere to take a nap, I hope he's successful at it. I really do. I really hope that things go well for this dog. Oh, to be there with you, man. That would be so incredible. This one won the award for the most disturbing photo of all that we got. I'm not even quite sure what I'm looking at, but I know it's terrifying. Yeah, it's good though to get a lot of attention from this photo. It's quite startling for me. Thank you so much for the entry. It's wonderful. And I love this one, of course. A 50-ounce gold bar going to the drive-in. Bought no snacks, didn't bring a date, just watching the Peter Leeds show. And I love, love, love this one, of course. I could actually use that for a lot of my promotional stuff. Good thinking, remembering to put the app in there. Yes, guy. I would have thought you would have got more votes. I guess I could say that about most of these photos. Now here's one that didn't get that many votes. It really didn't. And I would have thought I would have got a lot more votes. Riding a Tyrannosaurus Rex in front of what I believe to be the Federal Reserve. And on that note, Tyrannosaurus Rex, I did not know, is Latin, and it translates into Tyrant Lizard King. And I didn't know that, and then I was told it, and then I knew it, and then I feel like everyone needs to know that, because that's one of the coolest things I ever heard. Why didn't they just keep that as the name? Like, oh my god, a Tyrant Lizard King, everyone. Like, I would know what you're talking about. I'd run. I like this one a lot, but I don't know that it got more than a couple of votes. I love this little guy. I'm going to call him Ronan, and he's such a cool dude. He knows what he wants, and he knows how to get it. I love the fact, I love seeing you guys. I don't normally see you guys see me, but I love that it takes place at a coffee shop. And she's got her coffee, number one. And number two, she's got her hand on her coffee. Don't mess with her. This one just makes me smile. I love this photo. It's so wonderful. I call this one Cat and a Banana Crate Box Bottom. Beautiful, perfectly timed sunset. I honestly don't know what to say about this photo. I kind of like it and I kind of don't like it. Because I feel like I look weird in this suit of armor. But I don't mean to critique your work. That's not what I'm doing here. One of my top favorite photos. I was so jealous when I saw this. I bet they get to play with these piglets every day. And pigs are very clean animals. Nobody knows that. They're very clean animals. If we don't keep them in the mucky stalls, I'm sure they'd be spotless. You ever seen a pet pig? They don't got mud in their hooves. I am so jealous of this photo, and I love this photo so, so much. I love piglets. Yes, Guy, you did some good work, man. Be proud of it. I love this photo. I missed it at first. I didn't realize that the book is buried in the ground and he's discovering it like Sherlock Holmes. I think I should get a pipe. We got to bring pipes back. Love the photo. Thank you so much for putting in the extra work. Some people just took a photo, but you set it up and took the photo, which is an extra level. You're a smart dude. I can only assume this child is watching a Peter Leeds video. Here's my new friend from Munich. I guarantee when I go back to Munich, you're my guy. We're going for a beer first of all, then you're going to show me around. And if I call your name and you're one of the prize winners, I'll tell you right now how to claim it. You can either call 1-866-MY-LEADS or talk to Tammy down the hall here. Tammy at peterleeds.com. She'll make sure you get set up with whatever prize you are entitled to. And I'll start off with the bottom 3 of the top 10. These guys did not get a prize, but they came as close as they could to getting a prize without actually getting one. So this first one here is called Study Dog, and it was the highest ranking dog of all of the entries. One of the highest ranking photos too, number 10. And as well, Buddha did very well, came in number 9. That's an awesome sentiment. Read the words in the text. And this one I just call Ruins, and it's number 8 out of all of the entries, and it's a beautiful, incredible photo, and I wish I was there. I call this Foot Painter, and you are going to win a digital copy of Upthinking, my book, as well as an audio copy of it. You're not getting the hardcover, but you're getting the digital and the audio copy. And I would suggest everyone get and listen to the audio copy. It's the best one because I know how to put emphasis on the right words so that it really shows more what I was trying to say in the text. In the 6th place, the hawk photo. This one is also going to get an audio and a digital copy of my book, Upthinking. Number 5 winner. You are getting, I call this the Church Storm. You came in at number 5 from the votes that everybody cast. You get the Peter Leeds app. And this costs about $25, $20 a month, something like that. You get in touch with Tammy at peterleeds.com. She's going to set you up with a year's subscription to the Peter Leeds app. And coming in at number 4, this photo I call Squirrel, and I missed it the first time I saw it. But do you notice the squirrel so incredibly well camouflaged in there? And when I realized that later, I thought much higher of this photo, and I thought this will be a good one. And it came in at number 4, the winner of a peterleeds.com newsletter subscription for a year. If you're already a subscriber, we'll add a year to it. Congratulations, coming in number 4. And this is rolling in at number 3. I call it Golden Cat Eyes. I don't know what it's actually called, but it's a cool photo, and it got a tremendous amount of votes. By coming in 3rd, you get free access to the Peter Leeds Candlestick Trading Chart course. 33 profit patterns you're going to learn about. And here's what this program's all about. It's about Japanese candlestick trading charts. Sounds complicated, it's incredibly easy, and it shows you the psychology of investors so you understand what they're thinking, you know what they're going to do next, and therefore which way the stock price is going to go. And this is for short-term stuff, couple of weeks at most. You'll notice on the charts when to set yourself up, when to make a trade, because you know which way the stock price is going to go. Retails for $249, it's worth a tremendous amount more than that. Full end-to-end rainbow Peter Leeds stuff on every bus and the other bus and every billboard. I'm trying to take over the world, and this is one of the ways I envision myself doing it, with bus ads. With this awesome photo, I loved this one. You get free unlimited access to the Peter Leeds Academy. And what the Peter Leeds Academy is, you'll get more learning in a shorter window of time in a more easy to understand way than any other possible university course or study course or online program you could possibly do. I talk about all aspects of how to value a company, how to understand which way a stock's going to go, what to look at to get into the books, all that stuff. Everything you need to know about how a company runs and where it's going to go next, how to find it, all of that is in the Peter Leeds Academy. Sells for $369. It's worth thousands and thousands of dollars. I just sell stuff for less than it's worth. This is what I do. And this was one of the most creative photos we got, and it actually was our number 1 winning photo, and it's called Picking Gold. I believe that's what it's called. Don't quote me on that, but I think that's what it said when it was entered. It's an incredible photo, incredibly creative, and incredibly symbolic. This is one of my favorite entries. I love this photo. And I'm so glad, I was so relieved when I saw that you guys were really voting for it too. Like last time, the winner was Chris's Elipus coffee mug, and that was my favorite coffee mug. I hoped that one would win, and that it did, and I felt cool about that. and I saw this photo and I said this will hopefully be one of the top 3, and it wound up winning the whole thing, and I absolutely love it. And as promised, here's my favorite photo of all time, one of the photos on my fridge. It made it to the fridge, which means it's pretty good. And it's my photo that I would have entered if I were allowed to enter into my own contest. You guys tell me what you think of this photo. The way I see it, this photo just begs questions, such as, who's this lady? And why is the fish trying to kiss her? And how did a crippled guy get up on the dock like that? That must have taken some doing. Yes, guy. Best photo ever. If I enter, that's what I would enter. So thank you for making the Peter Leeds Gold Coin Contest another roaring success. I hope that it encouraged you to understand more what gold is like and what it's about and how valuable it is. I'm so surprised. You can see how not a lot more people entered the contest because they don't realize the value of what's being given out here for the amount of effort you had to put in to claim your prize. So thank you again. We love you guys. We like doing this stuff for you. And please subscribe to the channel if you're not already. And if you're one of the people who entered the Gold Coin Contest, I imagine you already are a subscriber, or at very least a subscriber to the peterleeds.com newsletter. We love you guys. We do this for you and because of you. That is a fact. And we'll talk to you in the next video.
Peter is the author of several books, such as the international bestseller Penny Stocks for Dummies. He has also given interviews to hundreds of outlets from Manhattan to Moscow, with live audiences sometimes reaching millions of viewers. Peter led the monthly panel at the prestigious Arch investment conferences in New York and has enjoyed numerous public appearances, including for the third largest stock exchange in the world, the NYSE American. Along with his hand-picked team, Peter is the driving force for the world-famous speculative investment newsletter at peterleeds.com. With over 50,000 subscriptions sold, lifetime, across 6 continents, the publication is one of the most successful of its type, or any type, ever.